Action.
Hi everybody, I'm Michaela Stroud, 4-H Program Assistant for the Southwind Extension District, and I'm here to introduce our brand new video series called the Clover Bakery. So we are starting this because we are highlighting the National Baking for Family Fun Month, which is February. So we are doing weekly videos in honor of this national celebration and to help unite our families and have some fun while also improving our mental health because it's been stressful and challenging lately. So grab your kids, get on your aprons, follow along for our ingredients and methods, and let's bake something together. So each week we're going to have different themes, and for our first week, and also in honor of Red Kingdom, we are doing Super Bowl. So what does everybody like at Super Bowl parties? But you can make custom in different sizes. Pizza, of course. So we're focusing on a homemade pizza crust today. So our ingredients include 2.5 cups of flour. You can use all-purpose or bread, depending on how chewy or flat you like your pizza crust. We also have 1 package of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of white sugar, 1 cup of warm water. You want that warm water around 110 degrees Fahrenheit to help activate your yeast. 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 teaspoon of salt. So it's a very simple recipe, but to begin with, you're going to take your warm water and put it into your mixing bowl and add your sugar and your packet of yeast. So the sugar is actually an ingredient that is food for your yeast to eat on, and that's how it gets activated. So we're going to give this a good stir just to where the white sugar is dissolved, in that warm water. Scrape down the sides a little bit, and now we just wait for about 10 minutes so that the yeast can start to activate, and you'll know it's about time that it's done. It is going to have a nice foamy froth at the top, so you know it's good and activated. Alright, so our yeast is thoroughly activated and it's been sitting for about 10 minutes, and you can tell by how foamy and frothy it is that it's good to go. So what we are going to add next is our 2.5 cups of flour and our 2 tablespoons of oil, and I'm just using vegetable oil, but you can also use olive oil if you like, and then our salt. So we're going to give this a good stir. And this is an excellent sensory activity for kids of all ages, even the littles. The little ones can practice their hand-eye coordination with stirring. It might get a little bit messy, but you know, messes are fun, and that's how you learn. So you can tell as we keep mixing this that's starting to become into a ball form. That's when you know all your ingredients are thoroughly mixed together. So that is good to go. However, right now you want to let this rest for a total of 5 minutes. And we're back from letting our pizza crust dough rest for 5 minutes. So next you just need to take it out of your mixing bowl. And I have a tea towel that's been lightly floured. You can just put the flour directly on a countertop or table. I just personally like to use a tea towel. So you take your ball of dough and you're just going to lightly knead it just for a little bit, just so it doesn't have a sticky consistency anymore. So for today's video, since we are highlighting families baking together, we thought it'd be fun to show a couple different options that you can use with this very versatile crust. So I don't need this entire piece of dough, so I just need a little tiny piece. That's probably about maybe a quarter or a fifth of the entire dough. And I'm going to showcase how to make your own personal pan-sized pizza. So I just took a little bit of the dough, and you can use a rolling pin, but since we're working with kids, it's good to work with your hands, and it's just a good sensory play. So I'm just going to pat it out and spread it out. You can use the heel of your hand as well, and you can make it as thin or thick that you like. I like my crust to be a medium consistency and thickness, so I'm going to call that good. I'm going to grab my little tray. I just have a toaster oven that I'm using today. However, you can use a full-size oven, whatever that you have. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of sauce on here. You can use pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce, any type of sauce that you like, because this is your pizza and you get to do what you want. So this is a great activity to show kids that they can decide and make decisions for their nutrition, and also get to try new things. Because baking and being in the kitchen is a great way to learn new skills, but also learn about different cultures and countries as well. And here's what it looks like after 10 minutes of baking. If you'd like a little bit more golden color brown, you can put some oil on the crust or the tops, just so it has a little bit more color. But this has been our first video within the Clover Bakery series, so I hope to see you on Thursday again, where Jennifer will be making something delicious in our next video.